Hey, what's going on, guys? And we are back with another episode of MamaBear Plays Pixelmon. And today we are going to get into a bit of training. As you see on the left of my screen, you can see that I actually managed to catch a Ghastly and evolve it into a Gengar. Every Pokemon that I've had to catch, my pick 5 team and my starter, are all at their final evolution. And they are even trained a little bit. And that's because I had to EV train that Ghastly, and I still had to train my Zero the rest of the way. And as you can see, we have our Magnemite into a Magnezone. So now we can slowly focus on training, getting the moves we want, and getting ready for the gyms. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, we're probably going to be training in the savanna area. Unless it's a full moon. We're going to be training in the savanna area because you have seen my home, and so I need bones still for the bone box for my window lining. Well, not lining, but you know, you've seen it. And if it's a full moon, we're gonna go ahead and get our Blaziken out, and in an Infernape I have to get Halloween skin on, and it's not quite there yet, so we'll have to wait at least another sunrise, another sunset. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the Warp Savannah. Oh, if we can spell right, of course. And we're gonna go ahead and train. Now, my goal is to get at least 235 on these Pokemon, and as you can see, I did give them their nicknames. I named the Gengar Cruella, my Skymory is now Wonderbird, my Magnezone is Pork Chop, my Azumarill is Aqua Bunny, and the Zingoose is Angry Tails. So, yeah. Hope those are good enough nicknames. And I even have a XPL on me, so this training can go by faster. I'm gonna at least get a Blaziken to a level 45, I hope. But if it doesn't happen in this video, that's okay. We're gonna at least train to maybe a full moon. I'm not sure. Maybe go ahead and try. Oh, hi Tauros. I was gonna go try to battle that Mega Venusaur boss, but this Tauros had other ideas for us. You know, I do see some downfalls to this team. I do see that we do not have a grass team member, and that can be trouble for, say, having a backup for a rock tech gym or something like that. It could be a little interesting as far as that goes. And so yeah, go ahead and try with Air Cutter. Yes. Okay. And I need to go back through these and see what I'm missing for moves. I know Iron Head is one on my Skarmory on Wonderbird, and we're gonna go ahead and go with Iron Head as a move with spikes and things like that. And so if you're playing on this server and you find a move tutor with Iron Head, please let me know, because when I'm on, if it's there and I'm on, because Iron Head is only learned by Skarmory through a move tutor, and I have yet to find a move tutor with that. I found plenty of move tutors though. Ouch. Let's go with Cruella. Now, I had hoped to evolve all these Pokemon on a video, of course, but with training, that isn't always a guarantee that, you know, you're going to have that. And I'm not going to use an Everstone to keep them from evolving, of course. And with Gengar, I already mentioned in my last video that I would probably be doing that off video because I need someone's help with that. And since I did get that, we got a Gengar, and I got it pretty quickly. Ghastly's not hard to level up. We're going to go ahead and use Flash Cannon because I think that's actually one of the moves I need. And normally I'd be checking on my phone to make sure of all this, but my phone is dead. So that is just what we're using for now. I know my last main zone I have Flash Cannon. It just depends on how we're going to train it. Yeah. So when I got my Meryl, I used an ability capsule. I've used ability capsules in two of my pick 5 team because I didn't want the abilities they had. I wanted their secondary ability, and I used one on my Meryl because its original ability was Thick Fat, and well, that can be useful because it's it gives a slight immunity to ice type and fire type moves. It is not necessarily what you would want. For an ideal Azumarill, you want huge power because Azumarill is a physical attacking Pokemon, and a huge power gives a boost to our physical type moves. And while I have yet to find a replacement for Aqua Jet, we will be finding one. And it may be a Spec Attack type water move because I do want at least one water move on this Pokemon. Seeing as it is a water type, water and fairy type, I should say. But we needed at least some kind of, effective water type move. And we might be going with my favorite move, and that is Scald. Or we're going with the HM Surf. One of those two moves would be perfect, I think. Or we can find something like, I think, Water Pledge, maybe. I don't know. I know there's a Water Pledge thing. Tutor at Spawn. But I'm not entirely sure what type of a move that is. I have to look it up. But Water Pledge. Ooh, look! That was a shiny. That was a shiny, and as you see, you've been seeing in my broadcast stuff and my messages and stuff that there's a broadcast out for a shiny event, and it's only for the weekend, so, and it'll end by the time most of you guys see this video, but the owner upped the spawn rate of shinies for the time being, and this will be my second one. I'm not a big shiny person. I don't like shinies a lot. There's only a couple specific ones that I like, and that's Vulpix, and which will become Ninetales, and I like the Ninetales, and then I like Braviaries shiny form. For that, I would need a Rufflet, but I'm gonna go with getting any shiny that I can because I do want to start a shiny shop. I won't sell them on GTS because I don't necessarily trust that right now. But yes, we just got ourselves a shiny Growlithe, and I'll sell it as a Growlithe because I don't believe in the training Pokemon that I'm going to sell. That's just my personal belief, is you don't train Pokemon that you want to sell. Because you never know what someone's gonna want. And I'm just so glad that we actually got another shiny today. Earlier, when I got on this game for the first time, I got a Tauros. The reason I don't like most shinies because they look like they're, either about to die or dead. Like take for Miltank for instance. Why is it that any Pokemon, its original color is pink, it has to be blue? It does not look good on every Pokemon like that. Miltank looks dead. So I have figured that if I find a shiny Miltank, I'm going to name it Dead Cow. Because that's what it looks like, a freaking dead cow. Cool. We're actually getting along pretty quickly with Blaziken at least. Not sure about the others. We'll check in a minute. We're not going to take this video too long. I'm going to take it to one more sunset and then be done. And that's going to be at no matter what level we are, have ended at. Because I don't want these videos to be absolutely too long. And I'm just wanting long enough because I want to give Blaziken its Halloween skin. And I already have a Halloween skin of Blaziken, but I think you guys would appreciate it. I do. And of course we're going to be turning our Infernape into its Halloween skin also. I'm going to get a complete set of Halloween skinned final evolution starters. And that's all. If you don't know this, it's all the starters except for the new sets. And that's, going to be your Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut. You can't get the Halloween skins for that. We don't have them yet. But you can get the shiny counterparts for that. At the very least until Gravy decides to end the event, which will probably be when he gets up and gets on the server. Unfortunately. But I do think it is a nice change of pace for an event instead of doing a boss spying event. And of course, again, I'm battling with certain Pokemon because I want bones for bone blocks for my village. I ended up finishing my inn. Yay, congrats to that. That I'm proud of. I actually managed to finish my inn. All the rooms are decorated and stuff. And I put a door on the way to get up. And that's just because I don't want people wandering in. My stuff is, if they don't have to. I'd rather show them. Be there when they see it for the first time, But yeah, I'm now working on a restaurant. And this will be the last, work type building that I'll have. Next, I'll be strewing in a bunch of houses. And then next will come my bigger build, my bigger ambition of a build. And it'll be part of my village. At the same time, it won't be. It's going to be a town. It's going to be a steampunk town. You aren't going to be able to build on it. It'll be claimed by me with a subdivision for anyone who wants to live in it. And the idea is to build my steampunk town for people who want to live in it. Because I know people, when this first reset, people were really wanting to live in a town with me, and I didn't want that again. And I figured that if I could get... I'm going to go ahead and battle this new arena, but I figured if I could get enough claim blocks to do a subdivision town, it would actually be far easier. I can control a little bit more what people build and what people do. My town will still have rules, just like the other one, my char town did. But I think this will be a little less stressful. I hope. That's the hope. And if it doesn't become less stressful, well, I'll probably shut my town down, unfortunately. So if you want to live in my town, if I get to that point, some point here, then it's going to come with that risk. And it's going to be like before. You're going to have to agree to whatever I have set. If I close my town down, you're going to have to leave the area. That's just the way I run things, people. And I'm sorry if you're not going to like it. If you're not interested in living with me, that's fine. I'm still going to build the mini village for mini town. Because I think it'll look good. Because right now I'm making up a shipping town, pretty much. That's the idea of my little village right now, is making up a shipping town and having a village below it in the non-snowy part of my extreme hills biome and have it to where you know, I can have built houses and give them to people. Yeah. That is the idea. That is why I've been taking so long to open a town. Because one, I'm not entirely sure I want to. I may just make this mini village, mini area, and not invite people to live in it, and just have it. At the same time, I have no idea. No idea how long it's even going to take to put together anymore. I'm going to go ahead and battle this NPC trainer. It's a level 38. Ooh, and a Bastiodon. Huh. Whoa. But that's the idea. That's the idea. And I do need quite a bit of bone blocks. And, not bone blocks, but clay blocks. Sorry. Got bones on the, you know, the bone blocks on the brain right now, but that's the idea for this. Whether I put it, make it a reality, that is something to be said yet. Because it's still going to take me quite a bit of time to finish my restaurant and build a bunch of houses in and around it and put in, because I'll end up putting in paths and stuff, because there's no paths up and around yet, because I haven't quite figured out what I want to make paths out of. And you know, if you have a suggestion, because if you've seen my village, you'll know you've seen my village, because you'll know you have my airship and stuff and whatnot. You'll see it. You'll recognize my village when you pass it. It's, you know, it's good. I'm actually pretty proud of that one. I took my time with this one. You know, maybe eventually where I have a flat world creative server and build an entire city. Just because it seems like fun, and it won't be on a on a Pixelmon creative world, because Pokemon and a creative world just kind of make it a little annoying. You get in the way. And I learned that with my build tutorial, which I still have yet to do another one. Not even sure if I want to do another one. I like building, but building is just for me. I like building for me. You know, a lot of people have been asking me to build for them still, and that's why I haven't been building for anyone. Just because I'm enjoying building my village, I'm enjoying building for myself, and it's just something I do. You know, it's fun and whatnot. So yeah, let's take a look at our levels so far. Ooh, and we got Shadow Ball. That's one of the moves I need on my Gengar. Let's take a look at our levels, and we're gonna fairly easily reach 35 at least on our Gengar and my Skarmory and Magnezone, because Magnezone is actually almost there. The ones that we may not reach for 35 yet are Angry Tails and Aqua Bunny. And of course, our Blaziken will probably not reach 45 by the time we see if it's going to be a full moon now, but because, yeah, we're just about there. And so, yeah. Why don't we go ahead? No, I'm not going to try Mega Boss yet. We will eventually, because there'll be good experience points all around. But by the time we're done with this Tauros, it looks like that Shinx may come battle us. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yep, there's the Shinx. Yeah, I'm actually excited about this team. So far, it's proving to be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and poke heal. And yes, you could probably see that I'm poke healing a lot. Poke healing a lot. I think it's okay when you're training at first. If you want to see how far you can take a Pokemon before it faints, that's entirely your choice, of course. But I do think that it is different. We're gonna go ahead and battle this Vulpix. That's my favorite, one of my favorite Pokemon. And of course, my favorite Pokemon is Ninetales. Just because it's just pretty. And, Pokemon Sun, I like the low-end version, but it's not something I entirely use. I haven't even played that game in weeks. Months, actually, since I got it. Makes me feel like I shouldn't have got it, because I feel like I wasted money on it, but hey, that's okay. I'm on here more than I play on anything else. I have no interest in anything else. And we do have a full moon, so we're going to go ahead and grab our Infernape. I'm going to trade out our Gengar for an Infernape. Here. We're going to go ahead and put this Gengar back in the spot. Now we're going to move Growlithe there because I do have a shiny box going. We're going to go ahead and grab this, and we'll show you how to do this. I'm going to go ahead and poke heal because the Infernape might have healed. We're going to go back to my home because I have a place to do what we're about to do. Now, one of the requirements that you need is a light level of above 11. Now, what that means is you have to get as close to a torch at night as you can. And it can't be covered. It can't be covered by anything. Like the cliff here that I have below my docking station, it can't be used. And then you're going to need a jack-o'-lantern, of course. And we're going to go ahead and jump. Oh, I don't have my Dawnstar on. Of course I could fly over it, but it's okay. We're going to go ahead and break this. Because it won't break. And because it's nighttime, see, what you want to do is let it out as closest to this as you can. And just right click it. And see, there we go. There is our new super tick. This is going to be our Blaziken that we use. And then, of course, we'll let out Infernape and do the same thing. There is our Halloween skinned Pokemon. And now, again, I'm trying to get a complete set of these final evolution starter Halloween skins. And so far, I'm not doing so bad. So, I'm looking for these Pokemon. But this is awesome. And see what I'll do now is I'll just set it back until I get, the next ones to do this with. But this is going to be an awesome Pokemon now. And now we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back to spawn. Because we're done training. Because that was all we're going to do. And I don't want to make these videos too long. So they don't, bore you to death. But yeah. Go ahead and put Cruella back in a party for that. But that is how you get your Halloween skin. So if you've been wondering how you get Halloween skin, that is how. Make sure it is a full moon at night. And you'll know it's full if it's all shiny, all bright and white. Put a torch down somewhere by your claim. And make sure it's not under a cliff. Under a cliff won't work. And then have a jack-o'-lantern. So yeah, I think that is dude's face. I'm about to end this video. So we're gonna take my Dawn's stone armor off for the moment. Now we're gonna go face to face. And we're gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say that don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, like and share these videos, and do all that. It makes it all fun. So, have a good night, have a good day, and we'll see you all in our next video next week.